Welcome to Leah's Reading Corner. Hi guys, it's Leah and welcome back to Leah's Reading Corner. Today I am going to be reading Dear Dumb Diary. Never underestimate your dumbness. Let's begin. This diary property of Jamie Kelly. School, Mackerel Middle School. Best friend Isabella. Expert on cuteness, dumbness. Least favorite color, gross colored. Least favorite thing about clothing, poofiness. Dear whoever is reading my dumb diary, are you sure you're supposed to be reading somebody else's diary? I mean, how dumb can you get? You should know that's not okay with me. If you are my parents, then yes, I know that I am not allowed to call people dumb and dummy heads and dumb face and dumbwad and all that. But this is a diary and I didn't actually call them anything. I wrote it, and if you punish me for it, then I will know that you read my diary, which I am not giving you permission to dumbly do. Now, by the power vested in me, I do promise that everything in this diary is true, or at least as true as I think it needs to be. Signed, Jamie Kelly. P.S. Just in case you're wondering how dumb you are, you can find out for yourself on this handy, highly accurate dumbness IQ scale. How dumb are you? Ninny. Eats stuff that has fallen on floors, loses things often, likes sound of busy signal. Buffoon. Believes that baby powder is made from powdered babies. Pants frequently too short. Dummy. Afraid that her toys come to life at night. Likes taste of her own sneezes. Idiot. Thinks that recycling means riding your bike again. Thinks Angeline is pretty. Brain is solid brick of fudge. Sunday-1. Dear Dumb Diary, how would you feel if your uncle ate your sock and pooped on your lawn? A. I'd feel grossed out. B. I'd feel so grossed out I could never be grossed in again. C. I feel like staying on the porch. Comment down below which one you will pick on this question. I would choose all three. My uncle didn't do it, but my dog has. And for some reason, we just got out there and cleaned it up without calling the police, which we will do if an uncle ever does it. Hey uncles, I'm not kidding. Take the hint if you're reading this. Uncle in jail for grossness in the first degree. I will understand why we put up for a dog whose main purpose in life is to perform adores and get tripped over. How dumb are we? Air adore, I stink, reeking back syndrome, put rid nostril aroma, bad breath, disease, tummy, fragrance, footpad foulness. This whole This whole region is pretty much the world headquarters of rankness. Monday-2. Dear Dumb Diary, you might remember Dumb Diary that my Aunt Carol is getting married to Assistant Principal Devin this month. He's Angeline's uncle, so that means Angeline and I will be related. I think most people would agree with me when I say ew. I'm not ewing him, I'm ewing Angeline, who though popular is plenty ewy in my book. Nasty blonde shimmering, cheeks have terrible pinkish hue. Eyes hideous baby blue color. Unpleasantly pleasant smile. Ew! Since he is my assistant principal, I'm not a person. It's difficult to think of him as my Uncle Dan. I'm thinking of calling him something like Uncle Assistant Principal Devin. He used to be really nice, but he seems frowny nowadays and kind of moody. Isabella says it's because he's getting married and that people sometimes get a little moody as the big day approaches because they're practicing for married life. My mom and dad are pretty good proof that she's right. Some days they have so many mood swings we could put in a playground. Mood swings, snide, game where you just scream at each other. Friday we're doing something for Aunt Carol's wedding at my house. The main reason is to torture me with the gruesome, poofy brown bridesmaids dresses and wooden clogs that we are being forced to wear at bridesmaids. Thanks for that, Isabella. By the way, do you know how bridesmaids got the name bridesmaids? It was like this. Hey, why are you girls wearing those super ugly dress? Brides made us. It turned out to blame Angeline for all of this, since she is somebody other than myself. But it's really kind of Isabella's doing. Since she tricked Aunt Carol into thinking brown poofy dresses and clogs were the coolest thing you could accessories your wedding with. But it's very hard for me to blame Isabella for anything, even when somebody shows me photographic evidence. And besides, Angeline is much prettier than, therefore more glamorous. My mom took this photo. She says Isabella pushed me into the lake, but I think she was trying to catch me. Tuesday-3. Dear Dumb Diary, Margaret is on the dance committee, which is weird because she is one of those elfish people that you just naturally assume dances, like somebody slipped a ferret down her pants. She's not totally a girl, not totally an ape. She's what you might call a gorilla. Girl, gorilla, ape. The dance is at the end of the month, but it takes weeks to magically transform our gym into a magnificent fairy tale ballroom that looks just like a gym with some balloons in it. Margaret asked me to help with the posters. My glitter skills are legendary, and I agreed to make one. She wanted like a jillion different posters, but glitterizing takes a long time. And I'm not going to ruin my reputation with a bunch of posters that start developing glitterballed sports because I rushed it. The first rule of the road is that beautiful things take time and you couldn't rush glue. If Da Vinci had been more patient with his glitter, Mona Lisa could be way totally cuter. I was going to suggest that she do a few herself, but because Margaret is a pencil chewer, making posters is probably impossible for her. When she sees all those delicious writing employments spread out in front of her, she'll feel like she's at a buffet. So somebody else has to make posters. Posters are a critical part of the event because they help the boys start planning weeks in advance who they will want to dance but won't. They also help the girls plan who will want to ask them to the dance, but will say no to if they do. Boy cluster, girl wad. Invisible wall of pure calvary. Although I'm a legend at this glitter fiction glitter fic action, I have to give Miss Anderson some credit for how awesome my glitter abilities are. Miss Anderson is my art teacher and BTF, which is like a BFF except that the object is a teacher. So best teacher forever. But even though she is merely a teacher, she rarely wears teacher clothes and is beautiful enough to be a waitress, or maybe even a weather lady. She tried to steal Uncle Assistant Principal Devin away from my Aunt Carol when they first started dating. So Aunt Carol probably hates her at least forever or maybe longer. Everybody knows that Miss Anderson is a total master of all things sparkly and taught me some of her amazing twinkle action technical